Hello there, Wet Cave of Murderers. I am CrossKnights, and this is the Wet Cave of Murderers radio show. So there was there was developments. All right, I'm clearly distracted here. Let me just get something. I just got to say something because it's been eating at me. Hey, all right, this is gonna sound stupid, but where else am I going to talk about it? I had a really messed up nightmare last night, and I just can't get it out of my head. It was weird because I was me, but not really. I felt like I was a different person that was also me. I guess my subconscious isn't all that imaginative because it was very similar to our current situation. I mean, I was in a town and we were attacked by zombies. I mean, does that sound familiar? We were under constant scrutiny. Like, not a lot of us were experienced in what was going on or had good plans. And I was scared. I just, right in my current... In this town, I think I've taken our situation pretty well. You know, I try to keep my spirits up, but in this town, I was scared every single day. And but I had this, really messed up hope that we're going to get out somehow. That eventually everyone was going to escape the town and we would be fine. But in the back of my head, I knew that it wasn't going to happen, and only in, the last day did I stop being afraid, and I accepted death. That's fine, but the zombies came in, and I took, two of them out, and they, ate me alive, and it was so real. It was so vivid. And I just remember so much of it. I don't normally remember this much of my dream. How the fear of the situation seems to have stayed with me a little bit. I'm a little bit unnerved. All right, but I just needed to get that off my chest, and I'm probably not going to get over it that soon, but I do feel a little bit better now that I've talked about it. Sorry about that. Let me get on to business, because stuff has happened today. And guess what? It's day 10. There were 4 deaths last night. Now, 2 of them were totally unexpected. Apparently 2 members of the town just stopped drinking and they died. We cooked them up, and they are now in the town bank. Another person, right before the attack, took some booze, ran out into the desert. No idea why, but he died, obviously. I don't know if he was going to try camping, but if that was the case, he was a little bit close to base for that. So, don't know what was up with that. He never spoke a word any time that I was here. The other guy would be Lego. He's actually one of the people I came to town with. Well, I don't know. He killed himself. You know, I probably shouldn't err in drama, but he's a sensitive guy. He didn't like that we built a diary without discussing it, except, we didn't build it. People built it the same way they started building the reinforced beams. Whatever. I'm not gonna badmouth the guy now that he's dead. But I mean, I could make my sarcastic comment that he should have died inside because we could have cooked him. But I need to have a little bit of respect because I did know the guy. I can't just write him off like I've written off, the other 3 people I just talked about. Ah. But yeah, 4 deaths. Not cool. After so many days with no one dying, it's disappointing. But we just got to keep on moving on. That's all we can do. There's been an uptick in the zombies, but we can handle it. Yes, so our defensive rating is currently 599, so let's just say 600. So we have 600 defense, and we're going to be attacked by about 800 zombies, so that's right. So we need to make up 200 defense. Most or all of it's going to have to be temp defense because we don't have the bolts for it. If we can get 2 bolts, just 2 nuts and bolts, we can do defensive focus, and then we'll definitely be okay. We'll be okay anyway, I think, but it'd be really good if we could get defensive focus up anyway. I plan to go to the north. We've had northern winds 2 times in a row, so the zones there should have lots of items in them. Another group is going down to the nuclear bunker that was discovered by the watchtower. It's some trek. I'm not exactly sure, but they appear to have stopped halfway, so it's possible that they couldn't make it, or they're just searching there for the night. I'm not really sure. I'll have to check in with them at some time. So we're going to build, Mount Kilimanjaro, baited traps, probably either a spike trap and maybe emergency defenses. We build all of those. I haven't done the math, but I think we're fine. That with the upgradable wall or defensive focus if we're that lucky. So, not a great day. 4 dead, and we can't build anything but temp defense right now. But all in all, we'll get lucky. You gotta keep hope alive. See, I'm talking like the guy in my dream now. Like, oh, we're gonna get out. Like, I don't know. Just with all the events today, I can't treat things with the same flippant attitude that I've had before. But I'll try. And talking about it did make me feel better. Thank you for listening to me about that. All right. I guess that's about it. I'm out of sponsors. I actually read off all my sponsors. So hey, if I die, at least I'll go with a corporate karma bill that's clean. I've actually found some ads when I was here. I actually found this paper today just lying around, so I might as well read it, because I guess it's kind of an epitaph for old corporations that used to be and aren't here anymore. But I've only found 3 of those, so after those 3, I'm not going to have any sponsors anymore. Not that those sponsors can pay me anything, because I'm sure all the people there are dead. This episode was brought to you by The Heartless Theater, your one-stop shop for horror movies. They play classic releases such as Oh Crap, My Girlfriend's a Zombie, and The Insatiable Burninator. But they also have new, more modern horror films such as Emo Vampire and Saw 85. The Heartless Theater. We don't need a heart, because we'll rip yours right out of your chest. Gotta say, I don't think I had heard of these guys before, but they sound strangely familiar. Well, that's about it. Hopefully things will start looking better tomorrow, and my subconscious will stop trying to screw me. This is Knights, signing out.